Okay. So on the agenda for today, we've already thoroughly screwed up this railway to the point of no return. I mean, I technically fixed it once on stream just for you guys. But I think there are other ways we could actually screw this up more. It doesn't have to, like, it's already bad. Really bad. Like, unspeakably terrible. There's no way around that. But I can make this worse. I have thought about it over the last few days, and I think I have some ideas for how I can make this just unspeakably dumb. As, for instance, one of the things I noticed about the railway is, yes, all the locomotives I chose are terrible, and in many instances, they aren't even functional, as the game is currently letting me know. Train 20 and Train 27 are not even in operation because they're literally too long for the lines. It's great, really. But I think there's a much better way I can, but the lines themselves, the tracks are actually completely reasonable. Like, the tracks go to where they're supposed to go. Like, I didn't really make an effort to make the tracks themselves that dumb. So, the question is, how can we make these tracks really, really stupid? And I think I know how. So, I'm going to start experimenting with the overall design of my rails. For example, let's say, alright, this is perfect. So, these towns are very close. I could actually make a bus route to these towns and it'd be completely reasonable. Right now we got my line of of Sheen and Zeppelins going back and forth. But you have the APT completely stuck. People can walk. As you can see, the APT is hanging off the side. This is excellent. This is perfect. This is full. its wheels can't. I've never seen that happen before. The game doesn't really know how to handle what I've done to it. Is really what's going on. But this is perfect. I think we'll leave that just as it is. But I'm gonna toy with the track mechanics and see if we can't make this just a little bit stupider. So, these tracks are unoccupied, and so are these. So we will link to logically unoccupied rails. Just gonna wheel it around here. I have it permanently set at the max upwards grade. Because I legitimately don't know how high the game will let me take this, but we're gonna find out. Because what's a bad railway without a line that is way longer than it has to be? Especially when if I can make the walking distance, like if I can make it, so here's the goal here. If I can make it so it's actually faster to walk on top of the APT we have sitting here, then take the other line, then I believe I will have succeeded in my goal. That's kind of where I'm at with it. The game doesn't like it, I'll tell you that much. I'm starting to lag the game. I might actually crash the game doing this. I don't think it's supposed to want me to do this. Also, by the way, every time I do this, the cost of this right now, this line, as high as it is like, see, that was almost, we're looking at, for this line, $3 billion to do that. Excellent. That's perfection. I don't know what you would, why else you would want, like, I don't really see the issue here. This is a phenomenal display. It's like, one of those, fossils, ammonite fossils. It's great. How high will you let me make this go, game? We're definitely lagging. I got that much. It does not like me building this. This is impossible, is what this is. Magnificent. It's beautiful, really. This is actually one of the 7 wonders of the world. I suppose, in theory, I could make it go higher, but I don't think the game can handle it anymore. So I'm going to, before I do anything else, I'm actually going to drop this back down. Because we're already higher than literally every mountain on the map. I believe this would technically be a world record. It's definitely the world record for the tallest bridge. Tallest unnecessary bridge, too. Like, there's literally no reason for this to be a bridge. Which makes it even better that way. And where... Did it already put the... I just need to... The game. See, I put myself into a bad situation, haven't I? Oh, I can change the... Don't worry, it's a suspension bridge up here. That'll make it... That's obviously safer. The other... Game, I know you don't like what I've done. I admit, I am spitting in the face of God right now. I understand that, but I just need you to work with me as I make this happen. Okay, guys, you're gonna love this. Here's what I've done. I successfully made it so that the line goes back into the same station. Because I'm an idiot. Witness my grand masterpiece is complete! You know what would be funny? If I put a genuinely good locomotive, I'm going to force the Flying Scotsman to traverse this line. That, I think, would be an excellent decision. In fact, I'll do it better. The Flying Scotsman and a Class A4 double header will traverse this line. Behold this, my glorious masterpiece! The Mallard and the Scotsman joining forces on the most unreasonably tall railroad bridge ever created. For no reason other than my hubris. So I think this line is so long and so stupid that the game literally doesn't know how to plot it. It is bitterly fighting me on putting an actual route here. We are going to take this station and connect it with this station over here. Again, on a different route. But this route will be excellent because it's going underneath a body of water. And as you all know, I like to talk about underwater trains. Well, how about I start making some underwater trains of my own? So, we're going to see how deep I can make the line go. Deep enough to spiral underneath the water. What I should do is try to draw some modern art with train tracks, see how well that goes. Maybe I could like draw an infinity symbol. That'd be great. I could pull that off, but it's pretty difficult right now. I will not rest until my railroad is capable of running to the center of the earth. How will the mole people get to work on time if my railroad cannot supply them with an excellent, copious amount of rail transit? Okay, they need a rail network just like everybody else, is what I'm trying to say. Okay, I'm an equal opportunity transit supplier here. Interestingly, despite how deep it is, this is not nearly as expensive as the bridge was. It just isn't. Like, it's getting close. It's like, you know, 200 million, 300 million or so, depending on how long I make the track each time. But that's a lot different than the billions it costs to make that bridge. So I don't know what that means. Round and round we go. Where we stop, nobody knows. Okay, Quintuplexes. Good luck. I believe in you. Everyone has their first class tickets on this express train to hell. Going down. Bye! How are you guys doing? You guys doing good in this eternal tunnel of doom I've crafted? There's no air holes, so hopefully you're not choking to death down here. Right, now, I don't see why this would cause any problems for the airport at all. No, they're fine. Okay, see? It's all good. Obviously, with the railways, the possibilities are quite advanced, given what I've done so far. As this is starting to look like Roller Coaster Tycoon, and not Transport Fever 2, if I'm being honest. Oh, it made it! Look it! It made it! The little baby made it! I'm so proud of you! I'm so proud. This train managed to finally... It's at 2 kilometers! Oh my god, you've increased speed. Incredible. Just incredible. And who will stop me from doing this? You? Will you stop me from this unspeakable madness? No, I say! You will accept the gift that I have given you. The Pacers! Some in the past have called me mad. Truly, they are but fools themselves. They know nothing of the ultimate power, the infinite boats, the infinite planes, and of course, rolling on the ground eternally. Pacer train.